Let's see. I think it's recording now. Hey guys, what's up? This is Ers, and I'm so sorry that I haven't made a video in a long ass time. I haven't made a video in at least a year. So the thing about the military and moving is, well, I mean, you get the joke. So we move a lot, and I was moving when I was shooting my last video when I first started short fitness. I was in Germany, and now I'm over here in New Mexico. I'm back in the States. So today, what I actually wanted to do was I wanted to do a short video, but at the same time, I was like, look, it's been a long time, and I know there's got to be at least one person out there, one of my homies, that want to see what I've been doing. So fast forward to from a year ago, a lot of things has happened, but basically I have a show coming up in August, and I think today's the 26th. So I have about like 12 weeks left doing an NPC in El Paso. So today I'm going to do shoulders primarily, and that's what I'm going to shoot today. And then every day or every week, I'll try to upload once a week. I promise I'll try to upload once a week. But with my work and school, it's sometimes it gets a little hard. So today I'm hitting shoulders, and I am making my pre-workout right now as we speak, actually. So I changed up some of my supplements, guys. I take Shatter, right, by Muscle Tech. And then I take the enlargement, no, that's not that. I'm talking about Extend, right, the BCAA. So this right here has about 7 grams of BCs, and then this one doesn't have any. But I'll do like 1 serving of this one right here, maybe 2, and then I'll take, instead of a 1 full serving, I'll do half, right? So I'll split the serving in half. So I'll do half with my pre and half with my post, and that's just how it is. So watch the chemist mix this. You're like, gee, videos since your boy started back, right? Get out a half a scoop in there. I don't know where the scooper is. All right, boom. Boom. There goes my pre right there. Now for my protein, it's a protein holder, right? My little supplement to go. There it is. Alright, let's rock this. And now taking a half a serving of this. Oh, here comes a serving. All right, let's go. There you go. Some people prefer to take their BCAAs during, some before, some after. I just do mine before I work out and after I work out. And the reason is, no matter how sweet or good the BCAAs is, I can't stomach it, man. It messes up my work. It leaves a taste. I just want water during our workout, right? So anything supplement-wise, I take before and after, and that's it. But during, I just drink water. All right, it's time to go to the gym. So, all right, let's do it. All right, so the gym's closed. The gym closes here at 2 o'clock every weekend. And sometimes it gets in the way of my workouts, and it gets in the way of other people's workouts as well. But they should be opening up here in like 15 minutes, so I'm just going to finish my pre. I'm over here with Mr. Bob. The dude has like the biggest arms probably in Holloman. See those guns right there? Big old arms. But anyway, I'm gonna hit some shoulders today and then tap into this. So we'll see when they open up. All right, cool. So the gym's open now. I was gonna do some cardio just to warm up the body, but I'm just gonna go straight into it because I really don't have much time. So let's get it. All right, guys. So for every workout that I do, I always warm up, especially the shoulder. Shoulder is used whenever you are doing back, chest, anytime you're picking something up, and definitely the pushing movement, right? So as you can see in here, I'm doing multiple warm-ups to do the front, back, and even the top of my shoulder. As you can see, I'm pressing here. Whenever I'm warming up, there's really no set cadence. I do it slow, I do it fast, whatever I need to do in order to activate my muscle. So this is not my first set, this is just a warm-up set. For me, I need multiple sets in order to activate my muscle. Whenever you're working something out, whatever you're targeting for that particular part, You always want to feel that muscle, and I cannot express it enough. A lot of people in the gym will be pressing and doing movements that they have no idea how it even feels or how it works, as long as they can move the weight. We do not move the weight. All right, guys, what we're doing is we're moving our muscle to get the contraction, the connection, and the feel for it. Good set. So the one thing that's really important for me, at least whenever I'm doing shoulders, is shoulders is a really hard muscle for me to activate. It means like no matter what I do, sometimes I can't get that pump. Like I'll have shoulder pains or I'll get tired or I'll get weak, but I'll never feel the pump. So what I've discovered that what works for me is I have to do a lot of sets, and I can't, like, I don't want to go too heavy. I'll just do moderate weight to really get that activation. That's what works for me. So I'll stay, sometimes I won't even go past 50, and I'll just really control it and get as much as I can controlled. That's what works for me. So that's what you'll see for the next upcoming sets. So right here, guys, this is just another warm-up from the first warm-up. I wasn't really feeling it. Like, I was feeling warm, but I wanted to secure my next set. So you can see I'm just doing some extra sets. I was actually talking, and some guy was asking me questions, so I just decided to mute it, and then we're going to go into it. So now we're going to go into our first set, and that's it. All right, so for the first set right here, so the weight is never really the factor, and it took me so long to basically realize that. When I was younger, back in my early 20s, I was trying to see as heavy as I can before I lifted. I was always looking for people to watch me. And lifting weights, I was like, man, I don't even know if I can get 3 reps with this. So now, as you can see, I'm doing it a lot slower. And for the samples right here for the first set of the superset, I'm really feeling it on my shoulders. Every single press, I'm getting the squeeze. Now, as you can see, on both the side lats and on my presses, like, I'm never really locking out. And for that reason, it's not like I'm not squeezing it. It's not that I'm throwing momentum in there, but what I'm doing is I'm just getting a nice little pendulum press and a nice pendulum swing to it to really feel it on my shoulders. You can see from the video that I'm rocking back and forth, and that's because I'm trying to hit the side of my head at a constant rate. Sometimes if I keep raising my hand the same direction, I won't feel it. But if I angle it a few inches forward or a little bit higher, then I can squeeze it. That's how I do it. Okay, so side laterals. Not every single raise is gonna be the same, right? So when you raise from the side, sometimes you raise straight like this with your elbows. Elbows always leading up, right? You don't want your hands to be above your elbows. So you go raise to the side, elbows high, squeezing on the head of your shoulders, top, or sometimes you go, the hands are gonna be right in front of you. And I know it may look like, why are you changing it up? It's just for the feel. My shoulders are never gonna get the same squeeze in every direction whatsoever. So if I just keep doing this to the side, sometimes I can go through a whole set without feeling anything. Not just the weight is not heavy, but because I have to switch directions, and different angles can work different sides of the shoulder. So for me, when I switch up from completely to the side, or sometimes a little bit to the front, for that same spot always gets hit. So that's what I'm trying to do. All right, two more. This right here is basically my final set, guys, and I'm just trying to get as much as I can from my pressing movements and superset it with my side laterals. Right after this, I'm just gonna basically explain me doing standing presses, and I had to use an easy bar, and I actually been using easy bar for quite some time now instead of a barbell. Sometimes I'll put it in depending on how my shoulder feel, but you never want to sacrifice your muscles for a workout that you may or may not even feel. Alright, so I'm going to do some easy bar shoulder presses, and right after that I got some 60s dumbbells right back here, and I'm just going to shrug with it, right? So the camera's going to have to move, so I want to do about 4 sets of shoulders, 30 seconds reps, or 30-second rest between each superset, and just go at it. You know what I'm saying? I'll go up weight as much as I can feel it. As soon as I lose feeling for it, I drop it, or I'll just stay at the same weight, if that makes sense, right? If it feels good, no injury, go up. If it hurts and you don't feel it, go down or stay where you at. Cool, let's go. For the next set of workout, I started doing the easy bar curl behind the head and not in front. The reason being is because I had a shoulder injury, and I think like a few weeks or a few months ago, I also pinched my shoulder doing a straight barbell press, right? So it doesn't matter how experienced you are in the gym. Sometimes things just happen. The slightest adjustment to an inch on any movement you can pull a muscle. So for right here, I'm not going past behind the back of my head, and I'm just activating, or I'm trying to work like the upper head of my shoulder. Still a compound to help stabilize my lower lumbar and also my core, followed by some shrugs, and I'll sway back and forth to hit the top. As you can see from my face, that was really easy. Yeah, too easy. I wasn't even struggling, not even breaking a sweat. So I'm gonna do presses and shrugs. That's one time. I'm gonna do it 3 more times. Rear delt machine. This is what I use right here to hit my rear delts. I hit about 5 sets of these of rear delts, just because rear delt is like one of the most neglected body part actually in most people's body, and I definitely know that's mine. So yeah, I'm gonna hit it right now, about 5 sets. Let's get it. So the rear delt's the most neglected part of the shoulder anatomy, because you have the front, you have your anterior, lateral, and then your posterior deltoid. And I'm actually going to change my split up and actually start, not only hit my rear delts probably twice a week, but I need to hit it first overall instead of like my presses into my front. I'm not saying I'm ditching my presses like I did on the beginning of this video, but definitely as time progresses, I'll have to keep changing just to see what works for me. So for rear delts, you don't need a lot of weight. You just need to be able to squeeze on this reverse fly that I'm showing you, to squeeze that muscle every time and for every single rep. Focus on the muscle and not the weight, right? Look at him. Look at that bad boy. So next workout is going to be upright rows with a cable. I'm not doing free weights right now. I'm just going to do cable. And the main thing about it is that if you're doing upright rows and you feel it on your shoulder, because you're leading with your hand. You gotta lead with your elbows and use your hands as hooks. If you don't believe me, your shoulder's gonna be done. You're gonna be fucked, bro. Alright, upright rows cable. Very simple. This specific workout targets the top of your shoulders and also your traps. Most people that are using, whenever I see them do upright rows, are only getting the benefits maybe a third of it. And as you can see, there will be times throughout the video when I'm doing this where I'm going a little bit faster and a little bit slower. But if you want to get the whole benefit of the upright row, you always want to squeeze at the top on the concentric and on the eccentric whenever you're going down, to slow it down. You don't want to put any tension on your arms and only use your hands as hooks, always on the shoulder. That's what you want to target. I am dropping the weight and I'm actually just getting a burn here, and I'm still trying to get a nice little squeeze at the top and finish a good strong workout. So that's pretty much it, the end of the shoulder workout. I'm gonna take my post, get something to eat, and thanks for joining me again. Welcome back to my channel, and happy Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day to everybody out there and all the vets that's serving. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna try to get at least 1 video a week, every week on all workouts. I'll try to do supplement reviews, and let me know what you think and anything else that you want to see some content. Let me know. G out.